Welcome to Crime Zone. You are Officer Trinson. You are on patrol in Crime Zone. There is a road going north. There's an alleyway. There is an alleyway. There is a puddle of piss. Let's take a look at it. It is hard to gauge your reflection in the piss. You're Officer Ahern. You see a perp who has obviously just urinated in the street. You are disgusted. Let's take a look at the perp. You are Officer Ahern, and you are arresting a perp. You are Detective Brander, and you are standing in the middle of the street. Ahead of you is an alleyway. Let's go toward the alleyway. You are in an alleyway. There's a dead body. There's a garbage can. There's a window. Let's take a look at the body. The dead body is your friend Officer Tucson. You are in grieving and swear vengeance on the perps responsible. You're Officer Phelps. You are in an alleyway. You see a figure. There's another alleyway and a road leading north. Wanna go north? You're Officer White, and you're patrolling the crime zone. You hear a cracking noise. You see an alleyway. You see a road heading north. Let's go north. You are Officer Prescott. You are on patrol. You are on the beat. You see streets heading north and west. You see an alleyway. Let's go to the alleyway. You are Officer Cornelius. You see two cops wrestling in the alley. Take the place of the first cop. The first cop leaves the alleyway. You are now wrestling the second cop. After several minutes, the third cop enters the alleyway and takes the place of the second cop and begins to wrestle you. The second cop, after an identical interlude, a fourth cop enters the alleyway, takes your place, and begins to wrestle the third cop. You leave the alleyway. You're Officer Prescott. You're on patrol. You are O. We've already been through this. So let's go west. You're Officer Trinson. You're on patrol in Crime Zone. There is a road going north. There's an alleyway. There is an alleyway. There is a puddle of piss. So we're here again. Let's go to the other alleyway. You're Officer Benny. You're in an alleyway. Ahead of you, there is a sewer, a fire escape, and some strange graffiti. A mysterious eye. You have seen many like it through the city, yet it stands for nothing. You're Officer Mulligan, and you are standing in the middle of a dense network of underground catacombs, containing many doors and small alcoves. Wow, there's a lot. Let's go in this one. Sleeping cops nestle within the musty catacombs and have unspeakable dreams. At a mysterious signal, some detachment will wake and begin to patrol the city. You are in a stone tomb underground. Let's go this way. So these are all the same. It seems like. You're Detective Marcus. You see a ladder leading up from the cop catacombs and feel compelled to use it. Your fellow officers have constructed crude hand-drawn posters to adorn the communal catacombs. Got some Illuminati going on there, and guess cops like Led Zeppelin. You're Officer Garcia. You're in the cellars of a building. You see a hole. You see a door. You see a stairs. Let's go down the hole. No, we're back here. Let's go to the door. You're in an underground room. There are research papers underneath and maps of the city. It is full of cops. You are all of the cops. They are walking into the next room. You are all the cops. You are patrolling your beat. This is your territory. You wait to be sent out again. You wait. You are in a stone tomb underground. Let's not go there again. You're Officer Fritz, Sella and Herzog. You're in the lobby of a central hotel. You see an elevator. You see a stairwell leading up. You see a stairwell leading down. That's where we came from. You're Officer Mangan. The elevator is packed with other cops, yet you manage to squeeze in. You're Detective Barbero, and you have left the elevator due to overcrowding. You're on the roof of the hotel. You look out over your beat of the crime zone and can see fellow officers on the roofs of identical buildings do the same. You feel a warm sense of community. You feel in touch with the city. You need to piss. Of course. You are in an alleyway. You see a street punk. You're Detective Grise and you are apprehending a suspicious character. You're Officer Delaney. You're Officer Phelps and Morrison. You're in the middle of a street. There's a building which attracts you strangely. That's this place again. Let's go upstairs. You're in a hallway. You see 3 doors. You see a window. You are Officer Gonzalez, and you are in a hotel room. You see a bed, a window, the body of a woman underneath the bed. Underneath. As you lean in to peer through the window, the bullet passes through your temple. You are Officer Morrill, and you drag the body of the woman underneath the bed so as to keep the room tidy. The tomb tidy. You have just solved the murder of Inspector Phelps. Ahead of you is a door. You are in the corridor of the hotel. There's an exit ahead. You are in a stairwell. The stairwell leads down. You are Officer Warnov. You are in an alley. Ahead of you is Officer Griss. The alley leads north. Officer Griss says something, but his speech is garbled and animalistic. He walks past into the hotel. You see Detective Gonzalez. He nods in greeting and continues his beat around the hotel. The alleyway continues behind him. There's a cat inside the garbage can. You close the lid. You think you recognize the figure as Detective Ahern. You nod, but she doesn't respond as she walks by. She is probably on a mission of vengeance. You climb the fire escape. You are Officer Hayes. You see an open window. You are in an empty conference hall. There's a distant slideshow and a metallic recorded voice replaying an interview. You catch the words, "Reclaim city for wealth producers," and "The architecture of control." You stop caring. There's a door beneath the podium. You're Detective Morgan. You are standing in a narrow corridor lined with locked doors. The winding passageways are filled with aimless cops. You are in a hallway. You see 3 doors. You see a window. You are Detective Molloy. The window is extremely high. You gaze down benevolently at your old beat of shit city. You are falling. You are falling. You are Officer Tim. There's a perp blocking access to the room. You are Officer Tim. You're in an empty hotel room. Your shoes are wet. You see a desk and a picture on the wall. The words seem blurred and incomprehensible. You catch something about induced behavior via experimental psychogeography. You stop caring. You are an officer of the crime zone. You are walking your beat. You are walking the beat you have walked thousands of times. You could walk it in your sleep. It is all you can imagine doing. You are walking the beat. You don't know how you got here. You are walking the beat. You hit a brick wall. The end.